The lead. That's the first story.
Yeah. It's indoctrination through animation. Yet lefty brainwashing couldn't be more cartoony. The California Federation of Teachers, or SFTS, has unleashed a video advocating higher taxes on the rich. The 8-minute video, Fairy Tale, aimed at kids, is narrated by Ed Asner, that's the redhead on The View, and portrays the 1% as selfish and morally bent. Roll tape, roll tapers.
Over time, rich people decided they weren't rich enough, so they came up with ways to get richer. The first way was through tax cuts. They didn't mind if this meant fewer services for everyone. They said, why should I care about other non-rich people? I can hire teachers, safety, waste disposal people to work for me for less money than taxes cost. And then I can keep the rest of my taxes for me.
That tickled my outrage bone. But I need something more. Let's see what happens when we cut taxes for the rich.
Schools, public safety, the roads, parks, libraries, public transportation all went into decline. The rich people didn't care. They said everyone gets what they deserve. When ordinary people wondered why rich people needed so much money, the 1% said, don't worry. This is good for you, too, because it will trickle down from us to you.
Oh, yeah. I was looking. That's great.
You're aroused by that. All right. Anyway, you know who remains blissfully unaware of this contentious debate over taxes?
Man.
Wow, that is Ed Asner sleeping.
Ed Asner looks terrible.
He does. He's just like lost all of his hair. But he's adorable when he sleeps. Jedediah, are you okay?
I'm recovering slowly.
All right. You were nodding, and while we're watching this, you were nodding your head in agreement as we played the cartoon. That surprised me, because I always thought that you were a conservative.
No, I was nodding my head because I knew teachers who would be nodding their heads in agreement when I taught. There are plenty of teachers out there who would sit there and say, yeah, you know what, this is true. We hate the rich. We have to vilify the rich. I don't know if Occupy Wall Street made this video or who made it.
It was the Teachers Federation.
Well, I don't know who was really behind it and gave them their ideas, but the guy who wrote it actually makes about $140,000 a year. Last I checked, that's not poor.
No, it's not. No, it's not indeed, Jedediah. Good point. Andy, I don't think the rich came off too well in this cartoon. What do you make of it?
Well, actually I didn't get to see the cartoon because I Googled I saw the topic, the headline. I Googled rich people urinating. Then I got lost in this weird world for like 2-3 hours. And I missed.
Yeah.
I didn't even see what we're talking about.
You just saw nothing but R. Kelly videos. Not that I would know exactly what are in those videos. Or do I? Perhaps I was there that night. Who knows? Michael, is class warfare a good message for kids or a great message?
The best message for kids. Yeah, that was a great little film there with the peeing and the... Yeah, I also got caught in the German website vortex.
Yeah.
You know,
just call it the German urine loop.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but it sounds better in German.
Yeah.
The problem with this video, the number of problems with this video. Number one is that it's narrated by Ed Asner, and Ed Asner is a 9/11 truther.
Yes.
I just want to point that out, which I think is like the most loathsome thing you can be, and doesn't lend a lot of credibility to a video that clearly has none to begin with.
That is
so we're reaching negative amounts of credibility here. But yeah, I like the peeing part though. That was cool.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that was funny.
Bill, would you care if your 3 daughters were being taught this at school?
They are not in school, to the best of my knowledge. I was told they're homeschooled, but then I found out they don't have moms, so they're just at home. I would hate to correct Moynihan here. Yes. That was not Ed Asner. That was actually the voice from the old guy in Up. So, not a truther, to the best of my knowledge. Second of all, this is what we saw was a clip which, on first observation, would look as if they're comparing trickle-down economics to a rich guy pissing on poor people. Sorry, peeing. But really what I think was happening was he was just on the scale and happened to be peeing on poor people. I have happened to pee on all manner of people.
You have.
I have happened to pee on rich people.
Don't
I have
do that
happened
now.
to pee on the middle class. I have happened to pee on hot brunettes. It happens. It happens. It's accidental. I will give rich people credit. They are far less quick to sue me than the poor.
But you know the hypocrisy here, Mr. Moynihan, is that they claim that this decline, they show a decline like a horrible city. It's not caused by rich people, it's caused because they keep spending They keep spending and spending, and the towns declare bankruptcy because they can't handle the pensions from these federations.
Yeah, I mean, that city kind of looked like Detroit.
Yeah.
And there are no rich people in Detroit now. They've all left and live in Grosse Pointe now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I also loved, I hadn't seen it until, you showed that clip there. And it's awesome because it's like 1930s, like Soviet cartoon where they have the guy with the cigar.
Yeah, yeah.
Like rich people are smoking cigars and like fat cats with pocket watches.
Yeah, exactly.
I live around rich people. I'm not one. But in Brooklyn, they're allowed, and they don't look like that.
The only way you're going to see pocket watches and three-piece suits is if hipsters take it over. Start doing
Exactly.
It. Yeah.
Or if you're on the set of Downton Abbey.
Yes, exactly. And I have been.
Yeah, it's a great
Yes, I
set.
have a new
Great
role.
set.
I have a
Good
new
craft
role
service
there.
table.
I play Reginald. Reginald is a sensitive and shy butler.
Oh, he's so
nice.
sweet.
Who has an unrequited love for Miss Pence.
Yeah, Miss Pence.
And then he kills her and then eats her.
No spoilers.
I'm sorry.
I hope that's
What am I
the
talking
first
about?
season.
Yes.